Yeah, your girl Little Bacon Bear hanging out with the winner of KYS Versus and a super producer that got it done. So I'll let you guys introduce yourselves.
Y'all already know, man. It's GB Dump, official get backer. That's all. That's it.
Official get backer. Who you getting back and what they do?
Ain't nothing. It ain't even positive vibes. It ain't even like that. We just
Okay, because my heart started beating fast. I had to make sure I wasn't in trouble. Like, get back with who and for what?
it's positive vibes. We just focusing on getting back from any L we take. You know what I'm saying? All them type vibes.
Respect. I appreciate that. And I saw you dropped your producer in here. Her name is Liv, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Now, Liv, tell me a little bit about yourself. Admittedly, I can say that I only know a handful of female producers. So to know that this record was produced by a woman, like, kudos to that. I love that.
Yeah, man, I'm Liv. I'm just me. I've always loved beats. I've always loved music. And my man Dunn, I've known him since high school. So like this is like organic. It's just me sending my brother some beats because I'm just trying to perfect my craft.
Absolutely. Well, in the vein of school, where did y'all go to school at?
Why?
You said Wise?
Wise, yeah.
Wise, good old PG County folks.
Yeah.
Well, nice to meet y'all. I went to Flowers, I went to the better one of y'all too. Y'all cool or whatever. I went to Flowers for a little bit. So y'all cool. No, I'm just picking with y'all. But in the vein of music, so have you guys been collaborating musically like this whole time, or was this like a new project for you guys? A new endeavor?
They recorded my first song ever. She recorded like my first 3 songs, 4 songs.
Yeah, he was like my first engineering session. So my cousin Lance, he got his own studio called Sound Theory Studios. So I was always there. Like that summer, I was in there like every day. And bro was like, he's trying to work. So Lex, his name Lex of MP, he let me use his room, let me use the studio. So I was practicing, he was practicing. We was just, growing together.
I definitely will take this time to shamelessly plug Lance. I have met Lance, Walt, and the whole gang, and I've been to that studio myself for interviews and other things just in between. So I definitely can appreciate the DMV linking up and linking together because you know that they always like to say that people don't be working together. But as I'm even hearing, you guys are getting it done, and you're an engineer on top of that, so that's huge.
Yeah, for sure. Trying to bring up the whole area like together. You know what I'm saying? It's all about being together. That's the only way things even gonna progress.
Yep.
The dog in the way.
It's all good.
Sorry. He be in the way. He was scratching at the door. But anyway, yeah, no, I'm glad that you guys have found like a sound that works for you guys. And do you think that you'll continue on working as a unit?
Yeah, we about to drop a tape. Me and Liv about to drop a tape together. Yeah, for sure.
Like Metro Boomin 21 Savage type vibe?
Yeah, like this is what I'm saying. Liv is GB. I don't even care if she not putting on her name, but she is GB. Like when I get on, Liv gonna be on too. Like I like working with people I've been working with like organically. Like everybody who I started with, I like keeping them relationships because it be hard building new connections sometimes. People be on funny time.
Liv, I do have to ask you, as a woman, as a DJ and as a radio personality in a very male-dominated world, it could get tough being a woman in this space and trying to get work done, and they focused on the wrong stuff, and just moving back and forth through a world that isn't necessarily set up for us, but thriving. And is it difficult for you, and what are some of the challenges that you've had to overcome?
I wouldn't say difficult only because of the circle that I'm around. Like I don't really talk to everybody, so
respect.
People that I do like talk to, especially about music, because everybody don't even know that I'm making beats. Like this is kind of like my first, step into like the world like this. So everybody that I keep around me, we so tight. It's like it's just love every time. Like I feel like I know who and who not to go to when it comes to,
No, respect, and that definitely has been something that I've used in my own life. Just keeping a good circle around you and a strong group, and especially have strong like bros around you. That clear it all up. I'll call my brother or you. You know what I mean?
I mean, my cousin Lance, man. Like Lance, like he did so much for me. Like it's like he was telling me that when I started making beats, because I only started like 2 years ago for real.
Oh wow.
So he was like, when I started, like he's saying like a big progression, like. And it's really because of him and his business partner Lex. Like I was in there every day just working, like just listening, practice, like just listening, learning. What is this? What is this? What is this? You just gotta keep asking questions.
Definitely asking good questions too, and knowing who you asking them questions to is definitely super important. So you right on the money on that. Now, GB, let's talk about "Pain in My Eyes." Of course, Liv produced it, but you was the rapper and the musical genius that delivered the bars to get the win. So tell me about it.
I mean, it just came about like I sent her an audio message of like what I had in my head at the time, like without the beat, like just the lyrics and stuff. And then like once she sent the beat back, it was just perfect. Like the beat just went with what I was saying. It just flowed. I don't know. It was like a perfect match. I don't know how it came out like that. That joke was like that though.
And so, what did "Pain in My Eyes" come from? Is that a project that you're working on, or is that a project that's currently out?
uh, it came out on my Dundada project. It's already out. It's been out since like
Dundada.
yeah, it's been out since like August. That was probably like my biggest project. It did like 10K in first week. That was like the first time I even really paid attention to numbers for real, because I don't even look at that. Because
What?
yeah,
What?
I don't be looking at numbers. Like I ain't even that type guy. Like everybody, like anybody who asks about me, like, and like this is what I had to tell myself, start working on. Like I meet new people and they won't even know I'm a rapper. Like they won't even know I do music. Like I'm just cool, genuine, like regular. Because I try not to get caught up in it too much. But like people be telling me like when you talented, you gotta show it. Like
You definitely got to toot your own horn, but you know what? I mean, it is all a numbers game in this case, and I mean, you saw how important the numbers ended up turning out being, because
yeah,
a number of people that called for you. If you had zero, then numbers really matter.
exactly.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's what I'm saying. So
So I
numbers
mean,
matter for sure.
they
That's
they
what I
matter a little bit, just a little bit when you want them to matter.
exactly.
Now, in the vein of KYS verses, when you were hearing them numbers matter and your people calling in for you, were you familiar with some of the voices that you heard, and were you excited to hear yourself win?
Yeah, I knew a couple voices. Like a couple of my people from New York kept calling in. Like I heard them. I heard my mom voice for sure. Like
Oh.
yeah, my mom voice. And like I don't know. It was hard for me to recognize people though because it was going so fast. Like, but my mom would record it and send it back to me and then be like, "Did you hear them or did you hear this?" So that's how I heard everybody.
And on your fifth night, what were your feelings when you won, GB? And what about you, Liv?
I'm gonna let Liv go first. I'm gonna let Liv go first.
Uh oh.
Man, I was just excited because I know this is a big opportunity for me. Because you go Bacon Bear, you
And
Yeah,
you live, and you live.
you Bacon Bear, so
yeah.
for me. So I was just excited.
No, I felt the same way. I'm like, we just went on Bacon Bed platform. That's all right. Bacon Bed hot. Like, you see what I'm saying? So it's like when you do something like that, it's like, dang, it's cool. Like, it's a good feeling. Like, I just feel like this is the start of many more though. Like, I feel like you done got me started. I'm trying to be on the radio everywhere now. Like, I'm singing my songs everywhere.
Well, fortunately, I'm not the end all be all, and I am glad that I could share the platform with you guys. You know, from DMV artists like you guys, it just really is important to me to allow the space and the opportunity. Because for me, like it still warms my heart and freaks me out when I hear myself on the radio. So I already know that it's like even more powerful to hear some music that you make and some things that you put your heart and your soul into. And you called the record "Pain in My Damn Eyes." Like that was your soul. You was bearing your soul on the radio. How could I stop that?
Yeah, nah, that song came from like the heart. Like, you know what I'm saying? I made it like when I was in just a state where I would just felt like I had to put that out there. Like I just had to put on the beat and like for it to come out like that and for Lid to send the beat, for the beat to be like that perfect, like I can't appreciate Liv enough for that, John. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, I am excited to see more work between you two because, I mean, again, it warms my heart, GB, honestly, hearing you champion a woman and show love to another producer and just show love and share the space with another artist. Like, that's special to me. And
Yeah,
it's
that's what I'm
commendable.
all about. Like one thing when I started rapping, I always told myself like I'm gonna make sure I credit everybody. Like I'm gonna make sure I give everybody their props. Like anybody I work with that I get a connection with, I'm gonna make sure I keep them. Like the people I record with, it's the same person I've been recording with since I started rapping. So like I'm not really with all the like bouncing around and doing this, that. I like keeping it organic.
No, respect, and that'll take you far. Building good relationships and fortifying those relationships is something that's going to take you really far. And anybody who's been in this long enough will tell you that that's important, like having good relationships and maintaining them. So I'm definitely excited to see what will come for you both. But in the as it pertains to the project that you guys are working on together, do you have a title, and when can we expect that and stuff like that?
We're gonna don't got no title yet. I don't know. Like, I don't know what the title gonna be. I choose my titles from the song, like from how it sound, like from how the whole. So once we get the whole track list together, I say probably
So
like
y'all working on it still. You just working on it still.
yeah, we getting it together.
Respectfully, I could appreciate that. With the rest of 2021 ahead of us, can you both tell me what you got going on? What's new? What you gonna put out? Because Don Dada, you said you put it out in August or October?
August. I put it out in August, put the deluxe out in October. So that
Okay,
was
so I mean, we were right about time for maybe something else new, a small EP just to bite us something from GB Dunn,
yeah,
right?
that's cool. I'm about to drop single. I just dropped the single like 2 days ago. That jump going crazy.
Exciting. And what about you, Liv?
With it.
I got some songs coming out with my I have a cousin out in New York. He dropping a tape on the 22nd, so I got some songs coming out.
Exciting. I love to see y'all working. I can appreciate that. But you know, obviously KYS Versus is a place for you to start, but it's not a place for you to end, and you just go up from here. So again, congratulations on y'all win. Well done. Of course you didn't do this by yourself. You had to have other people call. If you have any shout outs y'all want to give, you can just run them off and I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah, I just want to shout out everybody who called in, like my folks, people who not my folks who don't know me, like, and I want to shout out everybody else who like was doing the verses too, who had their songs on there. Like, it's just as big for them to have their song on the radio just as me. So, and I appreciate you, like, I appreciate you a lot, like, especially being a woman, how you stomping down on the radio, like, that's 100.
Oh, that's not hard. Women run the radio. We on it. We on it. But I appreciate that.
I love hearing you on the radio, for real.
Stop it. Stop it. Thank
I want
you.
to all my friends for sure. Like, I had my grandma, my uncle, my aunt, my cousins, my sisters. I want to shout out to them, my friends. Shout out to Walt. Like you said, we were shouting out Walt, Lance, Lex, all of them. Just shout out to them. That was just a part of my growth.
Absolutely. Well, you got the rest of the year ahead of you, and I am excited to see this joint project and things that you guys will work on separately. Liv, I do see in the future that I'm going to be pitching some people in your direction because people always say they'd be looking for engineers and producers around here, and it's time to put some females in the room. So I definitely love that for you. Where can we follow you both on Instagram so we can support you, say hello, and are you open to collaborations also?
You can follow me on Instagram at GB Dunn, and you can look up all my music on Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud at GB Dunn. I got like 7 to 8 projects out right now.
Yes, sir. And the deluxe.
Yeah,
Dun Dada.
Yeah, that deluxe too, for sure. And collaborations, I be open to it, like if the vibe right and if the business right. Because at the end of the day, like, people gotta respect the business side of everything. Like, you gotta treat it just as if you was treating it like a job, or if you wanted to buy anything else. Like, you know what I'm saying? But genuine vibes and genuine collaborations, like I do that all the time. Like with people I grew up with, people I'm cool with. I don't got no problem with that.
What about new collaborations? I'm saying people to hear this win and they want to collab with you because they heard how Pain in My Eyes went.
Oh yeah, you can DM me. You can DM me at GB Dunn, or you can email me at gbdunnmgmt@gmail.com, and we could definitely work. Like, I'm open to working with any DMV artist, like, as long as your background right.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that. You said all the right things. What about you, Liv?
Yeah, I agree. I'm open to a collab as long as it makes sense. Like, if our sounds can work together, then I'm with it.
Mm-hmm.
And Liv, what's your IG?
Too many. Oh, my IG is everything is LIVVANGOGH. Liv Van Gogh.
Liv Van Gogh, because you be painting these beats.
Nah, for real.
She painting the beats. That was corny as hell, but you know what? That's cool. It's cool. Anyway, now again, congratulations to all y'all. And if anybody's listening right now, you want to check them out, they are available in my Instagram story right now. That's at Little Bacon Bear at 939 WKYS for the station. And y'all can introduce the record together or apart, however you want to do it.
Yeah,
yeah, man. This is GB Dunn, Pain in My Eye, produced by the one and only Liv Van Gogh, man. Top man, get back.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Get back. Perfect. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.